Hey everyone, my name is Sydney and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up because that will definitely help out this channel in the long run, and I make new videos every single Monday. And if you're returning, welcome back. If you don't know who this is little Slater here. He's, as usual, hanging out, chilling out, and he's trying to break away from me. Right now he's not, but before I turned on record, he tried to break away from me. Sometimes he's a lap dog, other times he's just like, let me break free. I just want to like do my own thing. So he's definitely an introvert and an extrovert for sure. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I like to remove matted hair in my Cavalier. Sometimes he gets mats and knots behind his ear just because there's like always like a lot of hair and buildup in that area. Although I brush out Slater every single day, he still happens to get mats and knots behind his ear. Any type of movement or activity will increase possibility of your Cavalier getting mats or knots pretty much anywhere on their body, especially behind their ears. I prefer Slater to have a coat that looks like a show coat, which is why I prefer not to shave him down or cut out his knots, just because, you know, I don't like that look very much. Everyone's preference is a little bit different when it comes to removing tangled knots and mats. However, everyone has a right to their own preference. You're gonna need 4 main things in order to get out some mats and knots in your Cavalier. I highly recommend purchasing this Ice on Ice leave-in detangler and finishing spray. Also this Cowboy Magic concentrated detangler and shine, a slicker brush, and of course some treats. I have here some lightly steamed carrots that I like to give Slater as a low-calorie snack. So although Slater doesn't have any mats or knots right now, I'm just going to give you guys the step-by-step process of what I like to do to get rid of the mats and the knots. Step 1. Use some of this Ice on Ice setting and detangling spray to absolutely saturate the area. You can also use water as well, but I've noticed that using the Ice on Ice and totally saturating the area where the knot is, like, it makes it a little looser and it definitely helps. Step 2, apply some of this Cowboy Magic concentrated detangler and shine on the knot. I normally just put like a little goop on my hands and then I take it and then I massage it right on the knot for like a minute or two just to make sure that it's, you know, totally in there. And then the next step that you do is to pretty much take a slicker brush. I have this slicker brush that I got from, I can't remember where I got this from. All the products that I mentioned in this video will be linked down below, of course. So I just take the slicker brush. It's not too big, not too small. And then what I do, for example, let's say this is a knot, right? I hold on to the base of the hair. And the reason why I do that is so that way I'm not tugging at him and that way it's not hurting him. So I hold on to the base of the hair and then I take the slicker brush and then I just start picking at it. Keep repeating the process of picking at it. This step is really tedious, and you know, you just have to be really patient in this step and you just have to keep picking at it. And if you notice that it's really not doing anything after a while, even though that it should be doing something, just apply a little bit more Cowboy Magic into it. Put a little goop on your hands, rub it around like that, and then you just keep picking at it. If your dog doesn't like to stand still, which is most of the time the case, I highly recommend you guys tiring your dogs out before you remove their knots. And when I say tiring them out, I mean taking them out for a nice long walk or playing with them or just making sure that they're staying active, because the more tired they are, the more likely they're not going to try to run away from you, just because they're going to be like, okay, whatever, I'll just lay on your lap and do whatever you want me to do. However, if that's not the case, then I highly recommend feeding some treats as well as a way to lure them in, so that way you get to have them do what you want them to do, which is staying still. Slater has been running around all day. He's definitely tired right now, so this is definitely how you want your dog to be when you're about to demat them. I'm gonna give Slater a little carrot right now just because he's a good boy. Here, want a treat? You can have it. Good boy. You're a good boy. Normally, if it's a big mat, it's gonna break apart into smaller mats, and then you just start picking at them one by one. After a while, the mat kind of just breaks apart and then it goes away. So pretty much the key here of dematting your dog is to be patient with them, and also to hold on to the base of the hair as well when you're picking at it, so that way your dog isn't being like tugged around when you're picking the mat out. So yeah, this video might seem a little bit obvious to some people, but I hope you found this video helpful. I highly recommend getting these 3 items. These 3 items will definitely get a mat out in your dog for sure. But another tip too, just make sure you try brushing out your dog every single day to decrease the chances of your dog getting matted. Although you may brush them out every single day, there's still the possibility that they're gonna get a mat, whether if it's big or it's small. This is just what I like to do to remove knots in Slater, and it's worked every single time, and I hope it works for you. I guess that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you will subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, because that will definitely help out this channel in the long run. I make new videos every single Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.